Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 20 of my Pelley's America playthrough here in Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. And we are in late 1947. We are at war with most of Africa, essentially. Not the South Africans down here, but I don't think that really matters too much. But when is our next justification going to be done? Let's check that. Next one's going to be done in January, and then another one in March. So we have a few months to go there. We're still terribly behind in terms of the infantry equipment. Mostly we're kind of waiting on this Russian theater to wrap up. We're not doing too much there, and I've got some divisions that are trying to come down here, but I think they are about to get blown right out of the water. Maybe not. We got a Red Sea battle going on here. You know, we probably could get these people who are off these submarines off the Iberian coast and you know, put them somewhere useful instead. So let's grab that. We also have our North Atlantic fleet here, which is not doing anything. They're going to Virginia to repair. No, I want you to be on a very low repair priority, maybe even never repair. Actually, I'm pretty sure, yep, no, I was wrong. They actually all have died. Or is this the division that, oh yeah, we have our boomers out here. I totally forgot about these guys. You know me, once it gets to be the late game, I just start checking out a little bit. Let's just see what we can make happen over here. Probably not much, but it's worth a try, right? Can't imagine that the supply situation's too good there. It's only yellow. Could be worse. Could be this dark red over here. Thanks for nothing, Portugal. Very annoying. And you know, we're actually appearing to have trouble dealing with these divisions. Okay, no, this is not so bad here. But in terms of, yeah, we have plenty of modern tanks. We're just still not in that great a position. We really need Russia to come crashing down here, and you know, maybe the Greeks to finish up this nonsense as well. Then we're just going to be at war with, oh, you know, all of Asia. That's all. Still, that takes solace in the little victories, right? Like how we are approaching Petrograd, and I'm pretty sure that once this is taken, that's going to be all she wrote for the Tsar. So, and it looks like they've actually got a wide open gap here, which the Don Kuban Union's forces are now attempting to take advantage of. There has, in fact, been a cut-off of the Caucasus, so I'm sure that the Russian casualties have begun to rise. Yep, they're at 3.5 million when what was just a couple months ago, they were barely at 1.5. So I think we're going to walk right into Petrograd here, or, you know, I've got a couple divisions headed that way. I just instructed to go that way, but it looks like the Don Kuban Union is going to get there unless they can beat the Netherlands. But no, the Netherlands, their unit is being occupied right here, so the Don Kuban Union, no, don't retreat, keep pressing forward. Well, in any case, Russia is going to fall pretty soon. They should be anyway. And oh, what a wonderful world it'll be. Yeah, look at these big old encirclements down here. Of course, you see now there's the conflict between the Central Asian Federation going on over here. Where are they in terms of population? Oh, they've got millions and millions to call upon. Oh, that's not ending anytime soon either. But still, I'll just be so happy when Russia is gone. I just want this to be done with. Checking back in Africa here. Yeah, my units, they just don't move anymore. They just sit like bumps on a log, and we kind of are having some trouble breaking through here. And Germany's manpower seems to only increase. They're only on extensive conscription. They've got a few 100,000 men, at least a couple 100,000 men waiting in their reserves. I just don't know what we're going to do here. We're going to have to get a marine invasion going, I think. Because, yeah, German government in exile, barely hitting 14%. And the thing is, except for Liberia here, I just don't have much in the way of being able to support any marine invasion unless I was going to have... Am I supposed to have the Iberians go all the way around here? Is that supposed to be my viable option? And of course the infrastructure situation keeps getting worse. There it is. Russia is down. Finally. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Let's give it to Germany or whatever. It's fine. Germany, take it all. Do with it whatever you wish. Woohoo! Got Lithuania too. All right, we're gonna have some lag here in a second because surely Germany is going to release all of that. Right. Right. Oh no, they keeping it? Yeah, that might be the best for lag actually. But it already feels like things are going a little bit quicker. But now I've got a ton of divisions that are not actively fighting, so that should hopefully help me a little bit in terms of all of my equipment. Let's also get moving around a lot of these these factories. Yeah, I probably still don't need this many modern tanks. Where are we in terms of infantry equipment? It's really bad. It's still really bad. And as always, we need rubber. You're not playing one of the American breakoff nations if you don't always need rubber. Yeah, I guess let's just get as many factories going as we can. Not much else I could do, right? Grand Battle Fleet. Okay, are we at least running some positives here? Not with the motorized and not with the anti-tank. Am I building any motorized equipment? That's it? I've got 5 factories working on that. Wow. That's it? Alright. Is it American Century time? Got all this political power. I'm not spending it on anything. Factory output maybe. Yeah, we'll close the economy so I can keep all my resources. Don't need to do anything there. Yeah, the American Century is only for extra war power, so maybe I should wait on that. I guess let's go back to working on the Navy or something. Now, in terms of trade, okay. Maybe what I should do is build some refineries. Yeah, that's what I need, I think. But are we getting pushed back here in the north, or am I crazy? Am I seeing things? Or do you guys see it too? That like I feel like we're getting pushed back in the north here. Let's try to go on the offensive again, everybody. Come on. We have them horrendously outnumbered. We should be able to get something going here. Oh, the performance on this game has been bad ever since there was that hot fix where, you know, that these terrain areas, like, you know, they moved some of the states, so things got a little messy out here. And yeah, as predicted, they're just pushing here now in the east. Yeah, it really does look like Germany's not going to release Russia, which again, that just might be for the best. Damn. Feels like they've been doing this what little we have left forever. We're gonna get some factories. Okay, carrier roll. Keep working on these. Oh, but there was another one. Is there really anything left to do? Not particularly. Wait, yeah, I was gonna build some refineries because screw it, right? So once we can, we'll start building some refineries up here. At least we've got our ring, right? Our golden circle. Oh, shoot. Keep going. No time for pausing. Not in the least. So the final straw for kind of me wanting to kick myself in the pants and hurry up and finish this was so So I sometimes watch these YouTubers. You've probably heard of them, Game Grumps. They kind of hit and miss with me. But I had heard that they had done Pokemon recently. Not recently, but they had done it once. They did Pokemon Fire Red, and as I've mentioned before, I've been kind of doing in my spare time for over a year actually now. Is I'm trying to Nuzlocke marathon every single Pokemon series. So I did even the Japanese ones. Like I did the Japanese. I found like a really badly translated copy. Red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal. I've done Ruby, and now I'm doing Sapphire. And anyway, so they had gone through Fire Red, I heard, and like I was just watching a compilation video. I wasn't going to watch the whole thing because it's like 119 episodes, and they're really cutting into the Central Asian Confederation nicely. That's cool. So apparently at one point when they were already at the Elite Four, so like they basically finished the game except for fighting the final bosses. Like they had their whole Pokemon team, everything was ready. They just had to, and they weren't Nuzlocking, so they didn't have to worry about anybody dying. Like they could use revives and they could grind up. Heck, I remember when I was a kid, something I used to do sometimes when I wanted to level grind and I got bored with fighting the Golbats and stuff in Victory Road. I would actually just continuously fight the Elite Four, even though I knew I was going to lose. I just wouldn't use any healing items or anything because I didn't want to waste money. And then like any money I did win from at least beating the first one, I'd immediately spend it in more healing items. But I would continuously fight them just to grind faster because trainer Pokemon give more XP than wild Pokemon, for anybody who doesn't know. Anyway, so they were basically done. And I think they just tried to go through the Elite Four once, and they didn't pull it off. And I guess they took like a year and a half off. They didn't finish the series for that long. They just didn't pick it up until, and then they did pick it back up, and then they finished it in like 4 episodes. So, like I was just thinking, geez, those guys took a long time to finish that, but they did finish it. And like I know that they've done other series, for example, Majora's Mask, that they never finished. And I know it was because Aaron, one of the two dudes, he was getting pissed about Majora's Mask, which does like, and it was admittedly on the Stone Temple. Anybody who's played Majora's Mask knows what I'm talking about. A lot of it is just tedious bullshit by the time you get there. And he just quit. All right, we're gonna give this to, doesn't matter. We'll give it to Australia. They just gave up. And I know a lot of people were really pissed about that. They were really disappointed. Like even people who knew, like, oh, it's funny because like he doesn't like the game and like he's being really critical of Majora's Mask, which a lot of people consider to be a masterpiece. And they like that, sometimes he was doing shit that was his own fault, but he would also bring genuine critiques to the table. But he didn't finish it, and so I thought, and so anyway, I was just thinking like that's the final straw. I was like, because I think, like, I've seen a few posts, like 1 or 2 posts where people will go, hey, aren't you going to finish these series? But for the most part, in all my American series for Kaiserreich since the update happened, nobody's really been saying, it's been a very, very, very small minority that say, hey, will you finish these? Because in all of them, I've basically finished. Some of them I have finished, like I finished MacArthur's campaign, I finished the Civil War Avoidance one. That was cool. I really liked a lot of the mechanics of that one. I finished... Did I finish the Pacific States? No, I didn't finish the Pacific States. That one was going on a while. I remember it's because I had one more war to fight, but I was just waiting for time to pass for the war to be declared. Just not a lot going on out here, I'll tell you. Can't get any headway out there. My faction's taken about 3 times as many casualties. I thought it said Mongolia was a major power for a second there. It's just Fengtian and Japan. But like, I know the 2 CSA ones I haven't finished. And the CSA ones, it's like, it's kind of my own fault because I had the idea for the songs at the end of every episode like a year before in advance of that series. And I was waiting for the update because that's when I had first heard, oh, they're going to rework the United States, and I waited for like a year for that. I should have spent that year recording everything. And so now whenever I record something, I just find myself thinking, okay, I need to put a song at the end of this though, which means I have to edit it and whatnot. I gotta tack that on. Like, that's extra work. And I do this by myself, you know, I don't have a team. I don't have an editor. I know, like, there's even YouTubers who don't have a lot of subscribers, but they already have it. Like, they've got editors. Like, they pay somebody to be an editor. So freaking, what was I getting at? The point is here, I really wanted to get all these done, these series done. I wanted to work on it, and oh my god, fucking Portugal, you can't hold on to this shit. I should just freaking disband everybody down there. This is just absurd. It's ridiculous. I'm just pissed about it. I'm mad. I'm very mad. Very mad. But I want to get these done. I want those colonies. That was what I swore I was going to do. I did not think it was going to take this long. I thought that Germany would be like a late 30s, early 40 war, but got caught up in other shit, and it's turned into this awful grind for the United States. Oh, look at all these fucking wiggly lines everywhere. You know what? Let me get these Marines. Let's get these Marines. Did I end up building a ton of infrastructure here? No. It's on the list, apparently. Okay, let's we have some Marines here, or what do we got here? We've got a couple Marines. Oh, they actually have a plan ready. No, but we don't have the sea. We have a couple areas where our Navy is not ready to go. We got some people off the Peruvian coast. Probably don't need to be there. Let's bring them over here instead. I haven't been building air bases either. Wow. What's happening? There we go. Wait, so I have been building air bases. Oh, here it is. Cool. All right. So we very much do not have the air superiority over here. Got a lot of carrier fighter things. Let's get all these jets over here. Let's see what we can do with them. Okay, got tons of jets. And let's get some of this. A lot of interwar fighters. Okay. Some here, some there. Some over here. Okay. Just trying to pick up that superiority. Okay. Let's look at Japan in terms of sea and navy. Thousands of planes, tens of thousands of planes. Scraping the barrel. I'm pretty sure they don't need to be. Not scraping the barrel. I meant all adults serve. I'm positive they don't need to be doing that. Damn, Japan with almost 400 divisions. It's, oh boy. That may be an impossible nut to crack, or at least one that would take way too long. Like, if there was no lag, I'd probably go for it if we lived in a world without lag. But this world very much has lag. But I'm going to get this done. Even if it's just me talking while the timer clicks. One day. There we go. It's the first one that's actually gonna take a couple seconds. Oh shoot! Dropped my mug. It's okay. It was empty, pretty much. Here we go. Now down here in Africa. It's gonna take a lot to take Africa from you. There's nothing that 1,000,000 divisions or more could ever do. I need infrastructure in Africa. My cat's meowing. No, cancel that. These are all assigned to these various areas. Gonna take some time and use the nukes we never had to use. Do 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 ba. We don't have air superiority. Do 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 ba. I forget. Did I have Marines in the queue? No, I was thinking about that, but we're so short on all sorts of equipment right now. Although it looks like everything's in the green now, except for motorized. And I know that that is because these divisions have all been cut off. They're all going to die. You know what? Oh, I can't bring myself to just disband them, even though I know I should. Let's get down here to Fort Raven, pick up the air base, down here to Boma, and then these freaking naval ports, you know, supply, please. Thank you. We're almost about to have our war goal on another one of these. The German government in exile is over here too. Yeah, I definitely lost that one division though. That definitely happened. Is Abyssinian on this? No. So these guys are just kind of isolated over here. Maybe I could do an invasion of this area? Right here? I'm not sure how much good it would do. Are we actually getting pushed back? Fuck's sake. And these guys are still trying to get the United Kingdom, but again, I feel like the pace is starting to quicken. Iran's at war with nobody. And the front line is just stabilized right here. How's it going over here? Oh, not even close on that air superiority, I think. Alright, can add a few more divisions here. Oh, we haven't been using the heavy bombers. Okay, so obviously what we want to do here is target the air bases like the instant we can. I don't know how well that's going to work though, because we need air superiority in the first place. Ton of close air support, lot of strategic bombers, inner war fighters, maybe, possibly, but I don't think so. Yeah, there's no way. Like again, we're dealing with, we're talking thousands and thousands of these coming through. Oh, wait a minute. Can is this good to go now? No, not really. Okay, so like, let's get these guys something from there to there, queued up. It's just queued up, that's all. We lack sufficient intel to basically do anything ever. Oh, well, we got no justification. Let's add another war to the list. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing's been happening over here. Come on, get along the frickin' coast! Alright, what's the worst of my deficiencies? The anti-tank, this is 193 days. This is 226 days. We're 5,000 in the hole on the light tanks. 50 died. 266. It's all pretty awful. What can I do to break... So I need air superiority if I'm going to be dropping nukes anywhere. Dropping a bunch of nukes in Central Asia doesn't help anybody. It does nothing for me. Join wars requests. Okay, a bunch of people just want to help us fight the war. Oh, the Burundi war. Sure, everybody can jump in. Yeah, and then they call everybody else in. Yeah. So many invasion arrows, so little invasions. At least my PC's running good. It ain't running hot despite this lag. I almost wish it would get hotter because then it would show me it's working harder, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get the actual ships. Okay, I'm about to finish up another one right now. Yep, there it is. Okay. Come on with this lag. Nowhere can we get a breakthrough. 13.28 million. They're at 5.68. We've got about double their numbers in the field. Let's get some specific wars. This one, oh my gosh, we've taken about 6 times as many casualties as they have. Where is most of that coming from? India? What? The Canadian War, this is the really bad one. And the other Canadian War. But India is suffering. They got plenty of population, so I guess it's not a big deal, but come on, you know? Okay. That all done. Right. Just gonna keep working on these refineries too. And I got all this political power. I can't stock up. Cannot use it for anything. You know what? Can we? Yeah, we're not allowed to stage coups in Kaiserreich. Alright, how's it going near Japan? Still nowhere near that air superiority that is going to be necessary. Kamikaze, port strikes. No retreat. Okay. What's outdated? Some of my ships that can wait, because we're just gonna get better ones anyway, so let's keep making the cheap stuff. At least Egypt's doing okay. Maybe that's what I need to do. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna take all these out, and we're gonna move them down here. Let's move them here. This is where, you know, their victory points are. They're closer to this. They're on the east coast, right? Portugal's nearly gone. This section of it. Angola. Bastards. Just so dead. Yeah, don't build a supply line or anything, Portugal. Just let everybody die. Where are they at? 85,000 odds scraping the barrel. I guess it's not good. Yeah, the Egyptians seem to be the only ones who are getting something done around here. This is going to be done in 20 days, that justification. Come on. Oh, alright. Well, I guess that's going to be it for now. As far as pushing the Germans out of Africa goes. It seems like they've gotten a decent amount of help from the natives, whether they are aware of it or not. So I'll see you all in the next one. I'm Conquering History Games, and you have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye.